We're going to talk about a quiet but massive change happening inside one of the biggest banks in the world. It's a change that is about to completely redefine what it means to be a top-performing engineer. You see, JPMorgan has started tracking how its developers use AI and what they're doing. Well, it's creating a blueprint for the entire tech industry. Let's get right into it.
Okay, I want you to just picture this for a second. It's a completely normal Tuesday morning. You've logged on, you're getting your coffee, but something fundamental about your career has just shifted, and you don't even know it yet.
On a dashboard, a private one that only your manager sees, a new label has just appeared next to your name. There was no email about it, no all-hands meeting, no warning. The system just quietly flagged you. And that label says, light user. Just like that, this one phrase starts to define you. And here's the crucial part. This label is already shaping how your manager sees you, long before your next performance review even hits the calendar.
Look, this isn't some science fiction movie. This is the new reality inside JPMorgan Chase right now, and the systems they are putting in place are the blueprint for what's coming to the entire technology sector and probably your company.
So what is actually going on inside JPMorgan? Let's break down the facts of this new directive.
First off, the bank issued a formal, top-down mandate, and it wasn't to a small group. It was to all 65,000 of its engineers and technologists. This wasn't some little pilot program. This was a sweeping new policy for their entire global tech workforce.
And let's be really clear about this. This was not a suggestion. AI adoption goals were just added to every single engineer's annual performance objectives. And the most important part? There is no opt-out. This is now a non-negotiable part of the job.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. This signals a huge shift in performance measurement. It used to be all about what you delivered, right? The end result. Now, it's about what you deliver and how you deliver it. And that how is now being explicitly measured and graded based on how much you use AI tools. So now, employees are being sorted into 3 new performance tiers. You've got standout, achiever, and needs improvement. And if that dashboard flags you as a light user, well, you are automatically getting pushed toward that bottom category no matter what else you deliver. And listen, this is not just the Wall Street thing. Google, Meta, Amazon, they're all rolling out very similar measurement systems. This isn't one company experimenting. This is an entire industry converging on a brand new standard. So, you might be thinking, okay, that's interesting for them, but what about me? Well, why is this so urgent for professionals in the Indian IT sector? Let's connect the dots.
It all starts with the clients. I mean, look at this. Right now, a staggering 74% of all new global IT contracts have AI-related requirements baked into them. This means the clients, the customers of firms like TCS, Infosys, and Wipro, are demanding this as a baseline for doing business. And the pressure is just immense. In one case, a Fortune 500 client threatened to replace an entire team from an Indian IT vendor with their own internal AI system. So to save the contract, the vendor had to slash their price by 30%. That is a massive hit to their profitability, and it's happening as we speak. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that the traditional billing model, the one that built the entire Indian IT services industry, where you bill clients per person, per hour, that model is now being structurally dismantled by the efficiency that AI brings.
And look how fast this is moving. JPMorgan made AI tracking official in March. Right now, in Q2, major firms like Wipro and TCS are already managing over 160 active AI-focused deals. So what's the logical next step? We expect that by the end of this year, these same firms will start formally measuring AI adoption inside their own performance reviews. The writing is on the wall.
This new world of measurement means that pretty soon, every single tech professional is going to fall into one of 3 distinct categories. And honestly, understanding where you stand is probably the most important career insight you can have right now.
So first up, you have the AI native. This is the engineer who truly integrates AI into their entire workflow. We're talking code generation, testing, documentation, the whole shebang. Their output, it's literally 2 to 3 times that of their peers. And you better believe they're being assigned to the highest value, most visible projects. Then you have the passive experimenter. Now this person, they've tried the tools, sure, but AI isn't really a core part of their day-to-day. They'll probably survive this first wave of change, but they are going to be consistently passed over for the really important AI projects. Those will all go to the AI natives. And finally, there's the resistant. This is the engineer who believes their years of experience are like a shield. They haven't made any real effort to integrate AI into their work. In this new, measured world, this person is, frankly, the most vulnerable. They're first in line for the next round of restructuring.
And this brings us to what might be the most important rule of this new era. I want you to let this sink in. Seniority does not show up on a usage dashboard. Years of experience do not protect you from measurement systems. The only thing that shows up is your behavior.
Okay, so that is the new landscape. It's a bit of a shock to the system. So what do you do about it? Let's talk about your next move.
The very first step is to ask yourself a really hard, really honest question. Looking at those 3 categories we just talked about, which one are you in today? And, the more important question is, which one are you going to choose to be in tomorrow?
Here's a simple 3-step action plan you can start today. First, audit. Take a hard look at your daily workflow and identify every single task that can be sped up or automated with AI. Second, focus. Don't try to learn 5 different tools at once. Pick one, like GitHub Copilot or Claude Code, and go deep. Become a real expert. And third, show. Don't wait for them to start measuring you. Make your AI usage visible right now. Talk about it in meetings, share how it's making you more productive, become the go-to person on your team for this stuff.
Let's end with this thought. This huge shift, it isn't just a threat that you need to manage. You should see it as a filter. It's a system designed to rapidly identify the people who are going to lead the next wave of innovation. The only question left is whether you'll be one of them.